He's baby. Well, I hope it's not Spanish.
Hello.
Yay, he's not Spanish. What is that?
I hope not. Coming close. Alright.
Go have a seat.
All here? Everybody want to take a seat?
That's Spanish.
We're listening.
Okay.
Listen.
Right. Oops. Let's go down one. There we go. Ni hao.
Meow.
Okay. Do I look a little different today?
No.
I hope I look a little different. Okay. My usual Laoshi is not here today, so I get to take over for you. For her. My name is... Okay. Wajao. Bai Ruinya. Bai Ruinya. So, my name is... In fact, I should say Bai Laoshi, right? Do you remember Laoshi?
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Laoshi, that's your teacher's name? So I'm Bai Laoshi. And what is Bai, sir? Does anybody remember Bai, sir? I'll give you a clue. It's a color.
Gosh.
You've got a hand. How about you, sir? On my right. In the gray shirt?
It means white.
White. Okay. So my English name is Mr. White. And my Chinese name is Bai Laoshi. So can you say Bai Laoshi Hao? Very good, very good. How? Okay. So today we're going to talk about a couple of different fun things. We're going to talk about maps of the United States and maps of China, and we can find them hopefully. And then we're going to talk about schools just like yours, but in China. Okay? Does that sound alright? Can I get a thumbs up if that's okay? Alright. There we go. I was making sure you had one too there. Okie doke. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at this computer screen. Alright, can we see that okay? Can we see the computer? More or less. Okay, and we're going to talk about... what country is that? That's a very good guess.
United States.
There we go. Thank you, Laoshi. Okay, so this is the United States right here. And what city are we in right now?
What state are we in? Tell me. What state? What state do we live in?
USA.
No, that's not country. What state?
United States of America.
No, that's our city. What state?
Kansas. There we go, guys. Okay. Does anybody know where Kansas is on the map? Couple of you maybe? There we go. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to play a game of hot and cold. Does anybody know how to play hot and cold? Very, very simple, okay? Here's what we do. I'm going to start right here in Maine, and if I get closer to Kansas, you're going to say hot, 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 hot. But if I get farther from Kansas, you're going to say cold. And if I get really, really close to Kansas, you'll be like, boiling, boiling, right? Like you're on fire. If I'm really, really cold, I'm probably frozen, right? I'm like a Christmas morning. Okay.
Then you have to say still.
So I'll start right here. What am I right now? Am I hot or am I cold?
Cold.
Cold, okay. Now am I getting warmer?
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. So if you can see my mouse, there's Kansas, right?
Yeah.
And for my really smart students out there, can somebody tell me what the capital of Kansas is?
Oh.
Oh, big boy in the back.
You.
That's you.
Oh. A.
No. What he said? What's their capital?
Yes. What's the capital of Kansas? You're very close to that.
I know.
How about you, little lady in the front? The other front. Oh, this is fun. Okay.
Somebody in the front. Did you have your hand raised?
Okay, you want to go first?
Okay.
No. The capital of Kansas. The capital city of Kansas. Somebody said it. The city. The capital city of Kansas.
I know that.
Now we know it, do we? How about you?
Kansas.
That's a state with its capital city. Where do we live?
Whoa. Oh, I remember. Oh, yeah.
We're having fun with this one, huh? Alright, what we're looking for is Topeka, right? Topeka. That's where the governor lives. That's where the Capitol building is. Topeka. And you're practically right there, aren't you?
Yes.
Alright. So, now we're going to switch gears and I'm going to ask, does anybody know where the president lives? How about you, young lady, with your hand up?
Is it Kansas City?
No. Where the
I wish, but no, it's a little farther away than that.
President of the United States. Where
Starts with a W. Oh, right, show the back. What do you got for us? Well, you had a really good idea a second ago. What happened?
Where the President of the United States lives. You have your hand up. Washington.
Washington.
Yes. Yay.
Washington, D.C. Very good, very good. So, this is Kansas right here. And Washington, D.C. is all the way over
Watch.
here. You see, it actually, here's Maryland, here's Virginia, and it sits right on the middle of the two, okay? That way it's not part of Maryland or Virginia. It's its own place, right on the Chesapeake Bay. Okay, so, Kansas, Washington, D.C., and now we're going to move to another country. What country is that?
China.
You guessed it right that time. Very good. Okay, so, is the shape of China similar or different? Very different. Okay. Right here is the capital of China. It's Beijing. Can we say that together? Beijing. Very good. Beijing. It's also a very, very big city. Alright, so let's look at the shape of China. What does that look like?
It looks like a big dinosaur. It looks like an alligator. It looks like an airplane. A dog.
An alligator.
Score. A flying alligator.
We got lots of things here, right? Somebody call you a shoe. Or a shoe. Lots of good guesses. Okay. What I've been told is that it looks like a rooster.
A rooster?
Anybody see a rooster in there? A rooster. So let's look at these two real quick. So that's China. There's the United States like this.
This looks like a whale.
And we have a big test right now. You ready? So one more time. That's the United States. There's China. Now you have to find them on this map. Whoa! Okay. So can anybody tell me where is the United States? Can you tell me what color it is on the map?
I think it.
How about you in the front, miss?
You.
Yes, thank you.
Tell him. What color is the United States on the map? See where the United States is?
I can't see it.
Okay, that's what he was asking. What color it is? What color?
Okay.
Green. Very good.
Green, okay. Green. Let's play one more time. And let's figure out where it is. I'm going to start right here in Australia.
Listen.
Am I hot or am I cold? Cold. Okay, here we go. Am I getting hotter or colder?
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of nowhere here. Don't tell I so nice and that. Okay. Now how about now? Are we getting hotter or colder? Good job.
Turn it down.
Very good. So here's the United States. Look, it even pops up. USA. How do you like that? Green, just like you guys said. Now I'm going to try to find China. This should be a little bit harder for you. So I'm going to start right here, and I want to know if I'm getting hotter or colder.
Cold, you're cold.
Good, so here we go. This is China. Here is the United States. They are so far away from each other, aren't they? They are all the way across the map.
You need a boat.
You need a big boat, yeah. Okay. So which one looks bigger, the United States or China? Which one has the bigger size?
China.
Raise your hands for China. Raise your hands for China. Okay, now raise your hand for the United States.
Oh.
Ooh, good split. And I think we had a couple of two voters there. Okay. So, what we're going to do is we're going to count the votes. Raise your hand again for China.
Only vote
If
one
you think it's bigger.
for China. You think China's bigger? Raise your hand.
Let's count how many we have for China then. Let's do it in Chinese. We have we have 4. So, we have 4. Okay. Now raise your hand again for the United States. Okay, let's count all these votes. Who wants to start it here? Is that it?
Sure.
You're sure? Okay. All right. Let's go.
Sure.
Congratulations to my United States brothers. You are correct. The United States is bigger than China. So here's your bonus question, guys. Which country has more people in it? Which one has the most people? Let's raise our hands for China. All right. Now raise your hands for the United States. Okay, pretty good split again. That's what I like to see. All right, so let's count the hands for China. Raise your hands for China.
Sure. One hand, please. Thank you.
All right, let's count them.
I think
Is that it? Sure? Again? Okay. All right, now raise your hands for... What was that? Was that China or was that the United States? That was China. Now raise your hands for the United States. Who's left here? All right, let's count those really quickly. Okay, so we have more for China than for the United States, and that is true actually. China has more people than the United States, so good job, China people. Okay, now, can you see me again?
no. Kind of blurry.
That's alright. As long as you can see me. Alright, so what we're going to do now is talk a little bit about school. Okay. I went to China last summer. Okay. I was in a town called Wuhan. And it's a very, very, very big city. Okay. And I went to an elementary school just like yours. And how many kids do we have in our class? Do we decide? 19. Okay. I went to a classroom that had 70 kids in it. Can you imagine that?
China.
So it's just like your class, but with 70 kids. That's pretty big, isn't it?
Yeah. 70 kids. What?
50, 60,
That's not
70 kids. So what do you think it would be like if there were 70 kids in your class?
Oh, that would be 20.
Chaos.
Chaos. That's right. Everybody go like this real quick. Go like this.
I think I would do
Like this. Hey.
There we go. If there were 70 kids in your class, you'd be hitting your friends in the head on accident, I think. Okay? So, does everybody, you put your hands down.
Put your hands down.
Thank you. Okay. Does everybody have PE class?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay. Well, in China, PE class is kind of at the beginning of the day. They have a big whole school PE class at the very beginning of the day. Okay? And they all line up and they do their stretches like this and up and down. And I observed a school that was doing Tai Chi. Does anybody know what Tai Chi is? Oh, we're in for a treat then. Okay, everybody stand up real quick. Everybody stand up.
Stand up and follow directions.
Tai Chi is, it's a form, how do we even explain it? It's like a relaxation kind of thing, okay? So, first thing we gotta do for our Tai Chi is to take a big deep breath. You ready? Everybody go, breathe in. Now breathe out. Good. Alright, now raise your arms like this. And breathe in. And breathe out. Alright, now this last time, everybody close your eyes. I can see if your eyes are closed, you know. Okay, close your eyes. Now take a deep breath in. Take a big breath. Now breathe out. Okay, one more time, very quietly. One more time. Now what do you notice? You feel more relaxed?
Yeah.
A little bit? You want to see your chuckling the whole time? Okay, everybody take a seat. Alright, so the whole school did that while I was in China. And what we're going to do now, I'm going to send this over here. I'm going to show you the other things I saw. And I saw some pretty cool stuff, so you're going to like this. Alright, here is all the class together. All the school together doing a morning stretch. Can you see that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Look how many kids there are.
Wow.
That's a lot, Dad. A lot of kids.
So the music starts up, and then we get cut off, huh? Alright, let's try a couple more real quick. Here's the dance has started now. Do you guys like dancing?
Yes.
But look at them all. That is probably the world's biggest line of dancers I've ever seen. These kids are all about your age, too. Some of them.
Then where's your...
Listen.
Go and keep
Pretty neat, huh? That's pretty cool. That's a lot of kids. Okay. So we're almost out of time here, so really quickly, who can tell me which one had more people China or the United States?
China!
Very good. Which one was bigger? United States or China? United States. Good. So you guys learned something today, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
I hope so. Okay, so really quickly,
Listen.
how do we say goodbye? Zaijian.
Very nice line. Okay, remember, we're super quiet in the hallway, please. Thank you. Ready? You're in front. Okay, great. Okay, excuse. Come on.